Ebusianfo memo bibia akwaba eba Melodies TV. So we are still in the new year. Na my dream say aban impenyimfo Jumedia aban impenyimfo edi was a Ghana for ehu dream say beba baba betuja na nkrofo ehu de ekọ. Unse mama mo ati ase say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama aban omaye nyama bebre but nipa da se ni bia no eyana onipa bi wo ho a wotaye nyama bebre sa na eyana weni enko ne ho sa Mahama aban no. Now I am going to try as much as possible to bring you and I'm going to advise every single minister, right? Just as the Ministry of Foreign Affairs Okudzeto Ablakwa waye no, I'm going to advise every single minister say 1 year under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, your successes, your achievements, no, also year infographics na fabetuja. Nyema Ghana fu Mahama aban no, adia womo yenka se woma ye nini na adie. Now so at least obi abedi adanse say it is good. Now this is Ministry of Foreign Affairs led by Okudzeto Ablakwa, my very own Okudzeto Ablakwa. What you say? Or the achievements under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama bako 35 nkwa ababetuja. Na besi ye kenkan na Ghana fo ni na hu say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama aban ebaye no the air koso ini nti no me share and your first time wa subscribe na click notification bell ni so oyen this latest news bi aba wonsa ebeka na ebusuanfo me pese me kan mo me mo bia eti ase say utie me na oye Ghana ni na opese u invest ewo Ghana and one is oye Ghana ni you want to know how to especially invest in a Ghana stock exchange because ye katre yen say Ghana Stock Exchange is more like the breeding grounds for the next set of millionaires and billionaires in Ghana. And so it is good that in the early ages like this, no, you know about the Ghana Stock Exchange and learn how to invest every single month. Kakran, invest in the Ghana Stock Exchange. This is the most practical book about investing in Ghana. Book no upebiato a 100 cedis pe. Mema on the PDF and an tree video. Obi a wo share ewo comment obi a wo share ewo YouTube no, there is a link in the comment box. You can click and then you get the book for yourself. But open book ni biato. Open the PDF and an tree video amesre free and our WhatsApp is 055-807-4986. The Ghanaian Investor. It is a practical guide to investing in Ghana. The latest book melanche ye and raya inti pe book ni binato. Now yen konsem ni mu o say enhanced a summary of 2025 achievements by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs under the Mahama administration. 1. Enhanced Ghana's image and stature within the Committee of Nations. And indeed, every single person in this country can attest to the fact. Every single person can attest to the fact that Ghana, your image among especially African countries and our West African countries are costly. That is why in the Nigeria for Soria and the Bibia Ghana just Nigeria for any di Mahama a chikra sing yen Ghana for kra Ocean Nigeria for blocks in the Yamana is because Ghana's image has gone up. 2. Improved, strengthened and repaired Ghana's relationship with all nations of the world in the pursuit of our strategic national interest. And indeed it is true. Under President Akufo-Addo na Ghana yeni Burkina Faso as a yenka gintia because President Akufo-Addo eko reporte Burkina Faso for eko koma America. Yeni Russia for eba benya asem. Gintia because na President Akufo-Addo abaino blame Russia and Ukraine war no for a year ahotra wo mo de babeto ye so. Emma Russian embassy kra etron krata emaye. Say yenya isa de na ye no. And now me no ka say Ghana yene san krofo yi nyina no yene omo aye fine yene Burkina Faso for omo bemben yene obi aye fine ati ase atre say enya asem keto 3 or say boldly defended and safeguarded the rights and dignity of Ghanaians everywhere in the world. Yes, Okudzeto Ablakwa just within 1 year, you say he has been up defending the Ghanaian. Ghana for Ekoko PMU or Israel, Israel for a deportee omono. Look at what Okudzeto Ablakwa did. The same, the day after, Ghana also deportee Israel for. Me who say Ghana for be eba be can say and asem adia Okudzeto Ablakwa wo ye no onhwe ye na Israel for de ye ne omonko, and I was like, into Israel for 7 periods or more bombe Gaza na ye ne omonko na wo ye Ghana yaka de ye see Israel for de ma ne omonko nko kunti ye hwe na Israel ni nya yaka de. Ghana for wo mo kan asem ni na, I was really surprised, I was really shocked. Into ye nya na Israel for nya Ghana for yaka de ntia. Because Israel for the Nyankopon wo mo side ye ne omonko na ye Nyankopon ni ye side. Ye na ye kasa Nyankopon no ni ye side. Inti ye ntena senhwe no mo nya yaka de just in the name of omo de Nyankopon do mo. Ye de nyame ndo yen. But at the end of the day, the action Okudzeto Ablakwa took no, e de na si ye Israel for ene ye ma betena ase eno mo ni yen kan ye emo mo kaso ki omo nya sa de ni biom. And the Ghana ni bi eni ho a wo ko Israel ye de yaka de just because we stood for ourselves. And that is what every single person has to do. So be ya yaka dia stand me ngongo ka say ene na ma ene Ghana fo bebre na ma asofo edidi omo adwen ho ma asofo ebu omo no, because obi trimu ne de osofo no enyame nipa nyame ne kasa into obetena se mo osofo no ebu no on stand for ni own on use na adwen ho ne se osofo we ade awo ye opeso obu me in the name of nyame don no. Jomwana, some people called me and were telling me, hey, Okudzeto Ablakwa, adia wodi ye Israel for ye, adia Israel for ye, onhe you. Let me say, where is our sense of pride? Where is our sense of dignity as a nation? Fighting for a Ghanaian now, no, Okudzeto onhe ye. But at the end of the day, what happened? Israel for the respect am I. So adia now when we ye no, they will never do it again. Also formulated and launched novel key performance indicators, KPIs, for Ghana's diplomatic envoys. Indeed, yema Ghana for omomo ye ambassadors no. Yema womuni na yedi juma she womuni na nsa. Se juma ye pesi ye hwese mu ye no eni. And indeed, they are all on it. Initiated strategic transition from rental to developing our own properties. This seeks to end the imprudent expenditure of $15 million annually on renting properties for diplomatic use abroad. And this is also a good thing people don't talk about. First, no, now Ghanaian embassies are more different countries, no, you rent it. Now every single year, you're spending over $15 million on rentals. But this time around, Okudzeto Ablakwa mobile, no, ya pray ama yenya permanent places. Yen rentibium into a canobeba form, which is good. Successfully mobilized ECOWAS leaders, Council and Authority of Heads of State and Government to declare Ghana's President John Dramani Mahama as West Africa's sole candidate for chairperson of the African Union when the rotating chairmanship gets to West Africa's turn in 2027. And we all know this. West Africa for happiness Mahama ne ede ne kono. Nini na foreign affairs ejuma. What I say? Because you have to poach the idea to them, you have to explain to Omo the entire yemfa Mahama nenko. What I say? Intinini na foreign affairs. Okudzeto Ablakwa ne nasweye secured 11 new visa waiver agreements, and indeed, going so a good thing just in 1 year. Countries like Morocco first, so you Ghana ni na okwa unhia visa, and the unhia visa, and the Ghana ni episode 2 kwan ko omanfo fro bi so a. Once mind bi wo ho sa wo kọ na wonkita visa ya na edin. Sorry, o mind bi wo ho sa wo kọ na onye experienced traveler ya na ye ma visa no. But ende Ghana ni betumi etu kwan akosa o mind so just for experience into you apply for visa akọ ebia America na say sa countries na. Ne passport ne so no experience wo ho, which is good. It was negotiated 8 new labor mobility agreements. And now I can say, yeah, the Ghana phobia able to free Ghana across different countries akwa ye juma. Nini na foreign affairs and IS no. Ghana became the only country to successfully negotiate an exemption under President Trump's recent multiple visa sanctions. And indeed, Trump had the list by Bontia now was sanctioned countries. Ghana yɛka ho na mekae sɛ saa time no MPP for led by Okudzeto Ablakwa de sobo no ba bebo Okudzeto Ablakwa so no na aye because saa time na America for omo aban panyin bi kansenfun bi afa Ghana ho eno Okudzeto Ablakwa ko fire saa nipa kro no Okudzeto Ablakwa mo se ane Okudzeto na aye oni America for panyin no ekọ kasa aye se ne oni ne kasa ni nti na Ghana for Trump ababema sanctions no. But and that Trump had the new sanctions aba and now more review sanctions no. Ghana is the only country aye frame and it all shows say your foreign affairs no aye juma Okudzeto Ablakwa ejuma wabo eno no. I say enhanced the value, prestige and security of the Ghanaian passport. Me say mama Mwatiasie there was a video of a Nigerian and a Ghanaian talking about one and the passport strong. Video na se no na fi obi ase Ghana pan and your passport na ba be strong sir nini na foreign affairs ejuma no successfully rolled out new ICAO chip embedded passports. Yeni na yeni mende your passport no chip ebum which is a digitalized version. Established 7 new passport application centers in the Upper East, Oti and Storyway with the Bremo. First no, not all the other regions no. Some regions any passport offices. It is only apply for passport at your mobile crime. And other places and then a queue also. And then every single region in this country has a passport office. Nini na your foreign affairs. Reduce passport application fees by an impressive 30%. And there will be any passport application fee yatiso by 30%. Launched the first ever same-day passport delivery service. Introduced smart courier delivery of passports with e-tracking services. Introduced 24-hour passport production operations at the head office and cleared over 40,000 bureaucratic backlog of passport applications inherited. Emra Okudzeto Ablakwa eba no. And obi a wa apply for passport for Ghana bi enim say first date aye de bema no unya. Obi a wa apply for passport bi enim. Okwa ebeka se okobra, okwa ebeka se kobra. Emra Okudzeto Ablakwa buy no. Na passports Ghana has 40,000 people apply for passport a womunya obaye no wa clear backlog no ya print all those just within 1 year. Obi enya ne de. Ghana's passport administration regime now experiencing top-notch efficiency, no backlogs, and a guaranteed under 15-day delivery. And then we are Ghana now apply for passport. 15 days now when your passport. E bin see that we chrome her. E bin see that. Say Ghana apply for passport now when your passport no that same month. You see that. But Foreign Affairs Ministry secured a $60 million grant from China for 2 significant projects, construction of a modern Aflao market complex and a new university in the Savannah region. We don't na Kenya nejuma, but why ya pay 60 million and then ye DBC University was Savannah region. Ya sanso ADBC a market ewa Aflao. Into who ne say Aflao markets you see Aflao market and now you see a year university was Savannah region also who say the foreign ministry Okudzeto Ablakwa nensano ejuma no. Of course Mahama nsano ejuma but ye ka ministry a far so Okudzeto Ablakwa facilitated an European Union 50 million euros military and counter-terrorism support and the yenya 50 million airboa ye military nini na foreign affairs. Intino Dawson signed a $33 million grant from Japan for 2 important projects: electricity supply stability in Tamale and Kumasi Inner Ring Road improvement. Through the ministry, no, yenya $33 million yede improve electricity ewo Tamale. Kumasi ehonso yeyimo kwan Inner Ring Road improvement. Stop the sale of the ministry's land. Yeni ayenim Okudzeto Ablakwa eba no na ye beton ministries no asase and there ye jai reverse the illegal sale of Ghana's diplomatic property in Nigeria nso ni ye beton Ghana ye japade wo ho. Attorney General prosecuting the prime suspect and there And it's quite funny, as especially with Nigeria. And then Nigeria for, I don't know, but akwa say aban we buy no. Ayakayaka di ananka Nigeria for the year Ghana for ni nano. And they Twitter. Under President Akufo-Addo, na Sam Jonah or complain say the company be wa Nigeria yakayaka di Nigeria for the year no entry. Just enra. And I may say yes in Nigeria for Attorney General. Ese or cancel case no. Inti yakayaka dia no mo de ye Sam Jonah the company never Nigeria no omu nye bi omu jai ama ayewe. And it tells you that Ghana as a ye image and ya babenya respect bi. Ati ase yes. Inti na Nigeria for illegally no mo beton ye japade bi wo ho ende etwetwa dealt decisively with corruption at the Washington mission and carried out a surgical overhaul in its entire operations. In Yekai, Washington, in Sensema Ebae about corruption. Championed an improvement in the conditions of service or staff of the foreign service leading to new foreign service regulations improved by cabinet and the provision of 6 staff buses. Yeni Okudzeto Ablakwa ne juma e4. Omo buses 6 somo fanye juma eboa omo. Established the delivery unit at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to spearhead ministerial reforms, improve productivity, and ensure strict compliance with KPIs. Introduced a maximum 5-day visa processing policy in all Ghanaian embassies and high commissions abroad. Negotiated 1,500 scholarships with various countries for Ghanaian students. You see, and the Ghanaian students to the ministry, 1,500 scholarships. Yesterday I saw a post of scholarships. You say open scholarship I apply a click it. Because who your scholarships go baby. Me say, hey, Charlie. Also created a student help desk in 11 diplomatic missions with a high presence of Ghanaian students. Ghana for etu kwan ko amanfo fro ekokosua de no. And there ya they create students a year aswaye bi am ewo embassy or into your student now here amwa and one say student help desk no wa reach out. Or say campaigned and secured 14 victories for Ghanaian candidates in various international organizations including within the African Union and the United Nations. Secured numerous parliamentary ratifications. The Treaty on the Prohibition of Nuclear Weapons, AGRA, Host Country Agreement, WTO Fishery Subsidies Agreement, and Ghana-Qatar Labor Mobility Ratification are worth highlighting. Humanitarian donations to Palestine, Sudan, Cuba, Jamaica. Ghana's 48th Engineers Regiment is currently in Jamaica assisting with reconstruction and rebuilding efforts. And also, Yasem say Emra ye donation ema Palestinian for Ghana for because any Palestinian for any omo akwa mo ye donation. But sanyama we ni nano ama Ghana ye din akosoro. You make donations to Palestine, you make donations to Sudan, to Cuba, and then Jamaica. Oko Jamaica, the real building is going on. Ghanaian soldiers. Now we are sending the Jamaican army. Omunia so say Ghana ye boa womo ema womo rebuild ho na enya sem ketwa. Also impressively hosted the ECOWAS at 50 commemoration and a global diaspora summit on reparations. Received high-level guests including the Prime Minister of India, President of Germany, Czech President, King of Eswatini, and the Prime Minister of Grenada. Opened a new embassy in Budapest, Hungary, and evacuated Ghanaians in Israel and Iran and brought them back home safely. So basically, just one ministry under 1 year, activities not awesome. This is quite interesting and quite impressive. And we are hoping say next year, we will do more. For Mr. Montreal Madrid ewo comment box. Obi si ono no or pick number 3. Number 3 no say Okudzeto Ablakwa the best we also boldly defended and safeguarded the rights and dignities of Ghanaians. Yes. And also good. Montreal Madrid comment box nimo. Medasi.